Deep under the sea, see the lovely colored fish swimming peacefully. This is a very short poem known as haiku. A haiku is traditionally a Japanese poem consisting of three short lines that do not rhyme. Haiku is the opening and closing of a door, leaving those who look through to guess about what is seen during a moment. Now let us see one more haiku here. The lake, calm, smooth, still. A fish jumps up and returns. Ripples shake the leaf. We see countless ripples on the surface of the lake, each running in concentric circles against the outward pushing circles of those around. But here, maybe the lake is waiting for the fish so that ripples have the chance to dance out with them.
Okay, children, so do you know any poems about fish? Perhaps you all know this poem on fish. मछली जल की रानी है, जीवन उसका पानी है, हाथ लगाओ तो डर जाएगी, पानी में डालो तो जी जाएगी, पर बाहर निकालो तो मर जाएगी. Okay, how was it? I hope you liked the poem. Okay, now one more poem in Gujarati. દરિયાના બેટમાં રહેતી, પ્રભુનું નામ લેતી, હું દરિયાની માછલી. હા, દરિયાના બેટમાં રહેતી, પ્રભુનું નામ લેતી, હું દરિયાની માછલી. હારે મને બારણે કાઢવી નહોતી, હું દરિયાની માછલી. જળની સાથે મારે જન્મ કેરી પ્રીતડી, જળની સાથે મારે જન્મ કેરી પ્રીતડી, મરજો પ્રીત્યું ના તોડનારા, હું દરિયાની માછલી. હા હા, હું દરિયાની માછલી, હું દરિયાની માછલી. Isn't it wonderful? You all also can search for new poems on fish.
Now tell me, when you think of fishes, what shapes come to your mind? Okay, I have shown here few of the shapes which can be used to make the drawings of fish. You may try it out. Suppose somebody can make a fish like this. Very common, which you make it. Suppose somebody can make it like this. This is oval shape, and then draw it like this. Okay, here you can make a triangle. So here is one fish. You may also try it out like this. Okay, so these are the possibilities. You may also try it out. Now let us make few sea creatures using 10 gram. So before making sea creatures, you should know how to make 10 gram of your own. Here you can see the figure given. How you will do is, either you can use square paper or use graph sheet to make it. Now this square, this is a square of 8 by 8. You can see this is 4 and this is 4. 8. This also 4 into 4. 4 plus 4, 8. So this is a square of 8 by 8, right? Now find out the midpoint of two sides, two adjacent sides. So here 4 is the midpoint and here also. Fine. So join this two, then join one of the diagonal here. Now what you will do is arrange your scale joining the other diagonal, but you will extend it up to this part only. The first one you had drawn this one, the second one you had drawn this, right? Now the third one you are just going to place your ruler like this and you will extend the line up to this part only. Fine. Now coming to the other two parts, that is how you will proceed is, see here you can see 1, 2, 3, 4 diagonal 4 squares are there. Out of the 4 diagonals, find out the midpoint, that is second one here. Join these 2 points and then here also this is the mid part of this one and then join from here to here. So ultimately your square is divided into 7 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Now cut it along the lines and you have your 10 gram ready with you, through which you can make lot many figures. Okay, few of the figures as I have done, you may try it out to make the fish. Again we are going to see some few sea creatures using 10 gram. So let's proceed now. Okay children, now before making sea creatures, let us see here when the drawing is cut along the lines, you will have 7 shapes, right? So in that you will see that 2 triangles, 2 congruent triangles, which are this one and number 2. Okay, then one will be your parallelogram, which is this one. Then again you have one square. Then again this 2 will be congruent, that is completely equal, and here this is little smaller triangle than this one. They are all right angle triangles. Fine. So 2 congruent bigger triangles, then 2 congruent smaller triangles, and one is middle one. This is a square and this is a parallelogram. Okay, so this type of shapes you will have it. Now let us make crab and all using 10 grams. See this crab and turtle made using 10 gram pieces. These 2 are the smaller ones. Here these are the 2 smaller ones. This is a square. Here this is a square. These are the 2 small triangles and one middle shaped triangles. These are the 2 and this is the middle one triangles, and this is a parallelogram. Try it out on your own now. See this lobster and whale and try it out on your own. Now see this fish are a family of large marine crustaceans. I hope you know what does it mean by crustaceans. They live in water and have a hard outer shell and many legs. For example, crabs, lobsters, shrimps, etc. Lobsters have long bodies with muscular tails and live in crevices or burrows on the seafloor. 3 of their 5 pairs of legs have claws, including the first pair, which are usually much larger than the others. And ray-finned fish. They have long and narrow bodies like snakes. Adult eel can be as short as 10 cm or as long as 3 meters. It depends on the species. The large eels can weigh up to 65 kg. Are the small crustaceans with long, thin bodies. Many are found in seas and oceans, while others live in rivers and lakes. Prawns have 5 pairs of walking legs, 3 with claws and a tail. Red snapper are one of the Gulf of Mexico's signature fish. It can grow to about 40 inches, weigh up to 50 pounds, that is approximately 22.68 kgs, nearly 25 kgs. Fine. And they can live up to or more than 50 years. Red snapper begin to reproduce when they are about 2 years old. They are extremely popular. They are very tasty. There are more than 1 million recipes for red snapper. They have been severely overfished in the Gulf. Is a common name for several kinds of bivalve molluscs. Now, molluscs, as you know, they are soft bodied animals. They have two shells of equal size connected by adductor muscles and have a powerful burrowing foot. They live in both freshwater and marine environment. In salt water, they prefer to burrow down into the mud. Parrotfishes are a group of about 95 species regarded as a family. With about 95 species, this group's largest species richness is in the Indo-Pacific. They are found in coral reefs, rocky coasts, and seagrass beds and can play a significant role in bioerosion. This cuttlefish, they have a unique internal shell, the cuttlebone. They have large W-shaped pupils, 8 arms and 2 tentacles furnished with denticulated suckers with which they secure their prey. Look at this sea urchin. They are typically spiny, globular animals. Their taste, that is hard shells, are round and spiny, typically from 3 to 10 centimeter across. They move slowly, crawling with their tube feet and sometimes pushing themselves with their spines. Have a very short projecting tail, usually hidden entirely under the thorax. They live in all the world's oceans, in freshwater and on land, are generally covered with a thick exoskeleton and have a single pair of pincers. Look at this jellyfish. They are mainly free-swimming marine animals with umbrella-shaped bills and trailing tentacles. The tentacles are armed with stinging cells and may be used to capture prey and defend against predators. They are found all over the world, from surface water to the deep sea. Look at this octopus. The octopus is a soft-bodied, 8-limbed molluscus. As I said, molluscs have soft body and live in aquatic or damp habitats, and most kinds have an external calcareous shell. Okay, now about 300 species are recognized. Their soft body can rapidly alter their shape. They have a complex nervous system, an excellent sight, and are among the most intelligent and behaviorally diverse in all vertebrates. They have elongated bodies, large eyes, 8 arms, and 2 tentacles. The 2 tentacles are used to grab prey, and the 8 arms to hold and control it. Tentacle is flexible, mobile, elongated organ present in some species of animals, mostly in invertebrates. Now, tentacle is similar to cirrus, But cirrus is an organ that usually lacks the tentacle strength, size, flexibility, or sensitivity. Silver prompt. They are usually silver or white in color with few small scales. It is characterized by its flat body, forked tail fins, and pectoral fins. Swordfish. It is one of the open ocean's fastest, strongest predators and an important fishery species. It is an elongated, scaleless fish, has a tall dorsal fin and a long sword which is used in slashing at prey fishes. Extends from its snout. Dear children, we have discussed about few fishes. You may also be knowing few things about the fishes. Suppose octopus you might have heard of. Crabs you must have seen on beaches, right? Prawns many of you might have eaten also, right? Now nowadays, you might be aware that freshwater fishes may now be the most threatened group of vertebrates. Certain human activities like overfishing causes significant damage in fishes. Also, there is one source which does not immediately spring to people's mind but which does have a major impact on freshwater fish population. We are going to discuss about all this in next meet.